What's up? What's up, Zombie and Chaz? Glad you could make it. Oh, I've been pretty excited to get back here tonight. I hated that after the credits, Sunday, or was it Monday? Wait, today was Tuesday, so it was Sunday. Haha. It's almost Wednesday, though. Sorry, I get my days confused sometimes. But yeah, Sunday night, I was able to actually finish Shadowbringers for the most part. Didn't do this last scene because I naturally, like always in every game I play out of respect, sit through the credits. I was falling asleep at the end of that little time of the credits. Well, this last time around, they're so long. So I saved this cutscene for now while I am lucid and not currently passing out after watching 45 minutes of credits. Hopefully, Chaz and Zombie, you've both had a great Tuesday. Almost forgot again. But I know right now my character isn't ready to go into, he's only like 421. But I do have a piece of gear I can equip currently. This ring is gonna definitely make things go up a little bit more and help me out. But that's just the thing. I'm gonna have to get just a little bit more gear before I'm gonna be able to actually do the actual raid. That's another reason why it's not the actual title of the video. I'm gonna do it as soon as I can, but I gotta go up 4 item levels, and that's not gonna be that difficult. It shouldn't be, I wouldn't think. Can't we actually trade in these things again? Which ones is it? Is this the one? Is this the current Goeta or Gotia? Man, I thought I had more than that. But yeah, that's gonna be my goal, really. Gearing up and then doing Eden. And hopefully everything goes well tonight. You did? Awesome. The tome gear is cheap. Awesome. I gotta get more tomes. I am not rocking that many. I figured I'd have a lot more. The Duty Finder really doesn't give you a lot of them. I feel like I've been gypped. I've ran quite a few of these things as of late. And somehow I've only got 150. And that just literally makes absolutely no sense to me. When I got my gear from the underwater guy, is this what he takes? I don't know. We'll dive back into that. 180 for accessories. Oh, wow. That's good. But, again, I think I'll actually be able to get all that going. I'll worry about it in just a second. Let's go ahead and hit up this last cutscene. Oh, it starts giving them to you once you hit 80. It makes absolutely a lot of sense. Hopefully this is voice acted. I have no idea if it is.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more.
It's so weird that we literally know who he is now, but there's still Claude and Crystal Exarch. And you can't just Grahatia over here for us. Little Grahatia, Crystal Exarch.
With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
Just chill.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history?
Sounds probably more like the latter. I wouldn't know.
Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, My death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the first.
Well, I'm not. He just bamboozled us in a whole quest of stuff.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
There you go, Alphino.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
Probably. She's the one I had them right home to.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow Scions, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
What? Most of you are here. Who am I gonna tell, Tataru? Whatever.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
Guess we gotta kill him then. What's up, Steve? How's it going?
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure he arrives within the city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
I take it he didn't tell them that I could just travel back freely.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared.
Even had a Shadowbringers commercial. Awesome. And what's up, Riz? How's it going?
But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Good deal, lady.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh.
I never noticed he had the little Padawan ponytail in the back till now. He's training to be a Jedi.
A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side.
I wonder where I'll come back.
Would that it was so easy.
Well, I'm pretty sure your Grahatia is still chillin'.
The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand.
Sometimes.
Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
It'd be cool if you heard him. Good old turnaround. Shut up, brain! Gotta love Graha. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, in the Source. What's going on, Estinian? Dead bodies.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty. Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor! Wait!
Yeah, you don't just go running. You hear, Gah! I'm telling you, you don't run towards that.
You Radiants!
Trap.
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
I didn't expect this.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself. But I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat.
You're gonna die, bro.
Gaius!
Oh. He stopped real fucking quick.
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
A princeling? That's new.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt.
Let's get dark.
Will not do so twice!
I'm surprised they even showed that. Got blood on his face.
I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac, an Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Xenos!
Yeah, you're gonna die too, bro. They cut it right there. What the hell? What's up, Saeed? Xenos is annoying too. I actually like Xenos as in a villain. That's crazy. I know. Somebody out there is just like, what? But for real, I think Xenos is a great villain. He gives me so many Sephiroth vibes. He does what he wants to because he just wants to. He has little reason. If they ask me who you're watching and who you're supporting, I would say they're a family. The beautiful people. What's up, Saeed? He's like the roach that won't die. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where I am. Oh shit! This is where I picked up the trinket with Biggs and Wedge. But how do I get out of here? Mordona is this way. Nope, that way. Don't talk to you guys? Nah. Not even a welcoming party. That's sad. Poor little guy. But Tonberry, Is it really you? Hey. But how? When? We didn't think you'd be back for ages. Time moves in mysterious ways. Would you rather I went again? Right. So it does. The reports you had delivered by the excitable little pixie said as much. There are villains, and then there are evil that are evil for evil's sake. Then there's Xenos, evil for the sake of sport and challenge. Yeah, it's something else. As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, the Garlean armies have been slow to react, and some reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we've yet to see any sign of that awful Black Rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, but I suppose we did call in an old friend to help out on that count. Justinian. He. Kryle and I had a terrible time tracking him down, though it would be worth it to see the look on your face when you found out who he is. If Justinian is dead right now because you hired him, I'm gonna be a little mad. Anyway, I was just about to make contact with this helper of ours and then confirm the latest news from the front. Might you fancy having a rest while I do? Ah, the Warrior of Lot, back where he belongs, just as if nothing had happened. Though you do seem different somehow. You'll have to tell me about your adventures when we have a spare moment. I'm a Warrior of Darkness now. Until then, welcome back. Good to be back. Ooh, what is this? Wind up Grahatia! Tomorrow and tomorrow. Whew. That's a good browse. Oblivion has claimed him. Emmett Silk. Gone. La Habrea. Gone. I am alone. I alone remain. The last of the unbroken. Once more I am moved to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. Ah, Xenos. Never did I dream you could overpower me so completely possessed as I was of your body, in all its uncanny strength. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who can predict how the events will unfold? Not I. Emissary. What a poor jest the title has become. The flow of history has become muddled. Its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them. You have wrested the advantage, Heidelin. The thieving hands of your disciples tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden, and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing, as we weaken our fate. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most inglorious obstacle in our Ascendance. A barbed thorn in my side. He may be yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. We'll keep these heroes mired in the first, and victory will be ours at the last. Warrior of Darkness now, are they? Then their fate is decided. They shall meet the same end as those who came before, death at the hands of Warriors of Lot. I don't like what you're planning, Elidibus. It seems you were right. Yes, there is something out there. But it would mean crossing malms and malms of this infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures as I understand it. Even were we to restrict ourselves of the brief forays, I don't like to imagine the effect it would have on our ether. But you still want to go, don't you? We may have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. When you put it that way. What choice do we have? Well, of course, I'm going with you. That's what family's for, isn't it? Come, let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. Gonna eat some pizza. This sounds awesome right now, Riz. I want pizza now as well, Chaz. That crazy bastard. You're predicting Xenos will force the rejoining and use the Renaissance to possess Zodiark. Could be. He's so cute. Through blazing skies, give way to gentle nod. What hand call? Oh shit, I missed that. Through blazing, what hand can end the war of Dark and Lot? Okay, that's what it was. Sorry. I had to check that out. Karumi! What is up? You have completed the main scenario quest, Shadowbringers. By opening the Trust interface located under Duty, you will now repeat previous completed main scenario dungeons with a party of NPC avatars. Avatars will gain EXP and level up in accordance with their duty participation. For more information, please refer to our help within the interface itself. Furthermore, bolstered by your experiences in the first, you are now able to accept the new quest from job-related NPCs in the source. In order to access them, the following conditions must be met. Reach level 80 in a given job. Obviously, you had to do that to get this far. Completed a relevant level 70 job quest. I would hope you would have done that if you were at this point now. Completed the associated role quest line. Quest locations are and other details can be reviewed at the level 70 job journal entry. In addition, quests to unlock new content have become available in the Crysarium. Respectable Warrior of Lot and Darkness, For 2 worlds of adventure await your return. That just makes me feel all happy. Sorry, Gremlin. I love you. You've been a hell of a compatron. But I'm not passing up this Grahatia. Oh, I usually don't even rock the people. Fran, cool. Grahatia. Oh, you can't do it in here? I'll do it out there. Alright, so the plan now is I'm actually about to travel to Ralger's Reach. Actually, where do you do the job quest? I should probably try to handle that. Pizza's an all the time thing. It really is. I mean, literally, dude, like, I may be alone here, but I'm not gonna lie. I like cold pizza too. Like, if you ever have pizza, whatnot, for dinner, and you wake up late the next day, it's too late for breakfast, and it's like, you know, kinda lunchtime, so it's okay, you know, you don't have to eat anything a lot, so you're thinking, what do I got in the fridge? Oh yeah, I had pizza last night, and just open it up and eat cold pizza. I don't know why. Like I said, it could just be me, but I love it. Go ahead and take care of this while I'm thinking about it. Which one is worse? Bottom level 400. This guy with the crit. Level 71. Wow, that ring literally jumped that much. It's already on 424 now. Well, that's awesome. Cuts down a little bit of work. Alright, now I may actually have to run something really quickly. I'll have to go direct hit. But yeah, I may need to run something very quickly to actually get enough. Because again, I think I've only got like 150? Yeah, and Zombie said I could get another accessory for like 180, so like running a few roulette or something like that, or just anything really. And I could change, let's see, what's the lowest? Well, honestly, the other ring, it's at 406. Honestly, upgrading that one might actually do the trick, because everything else is like 418, 418, 412, now 430. And then 406, and this is the lowest thing I'm currently equipped with, and I think that might actually bump me up enough to get 425. We'll just have to see, but I'm thinking it actually will. Gameplay boy, what's up? Chinese food? Oh, you miss orange chicken. Honestly, as far as like Asian cuisine goes, I'm like into 99% of it. I love Thai, I love Korean, I love Chinese, I love Japanese. They know where it's at when it comes to flavor. You used to eat cold pizza? I still love cold pizza. Pizza's a lifestyle. I can't imagine people that don't like pizza, but I know they're out there. So, does anybody want to try to run a quick something really quickly, just to, kind of help me out with getting, let me actually grab a drink real quick, but help me out with actually getting, my item level up so I can run some, yeah, Eden. I'm excited. Give me just a second. And also, let me get Grahatia out. Again, this one, it might not stick. I may end up changing it after a while, because I don't usually like to rock the character minions as much. One reason is they're nearly as tall as my character. But, I don't know, it's Grahatia. Look at this guy. He's flexing. Give me a moment. D-drop, item level 30 accessories might be a good idea to unlock the 2 new dungeons too. Wait, there's 2 new dungeons? Really? How do you unlock them? What do I gotta do? I didn't research anything before I logged in today, and just figured I'd wing it. And I know most of you have already ran it as well, so. I didn't even know there was 2 new dungeons. Do you unlock them in Mordona? Is it in the first or in the source? One can be unlocked at the Crystarium and the other at Yulmore. Okay. It's weird that they have dungeons that really aren't included in the story. Or do they have their own story? I shouldn't judge too quickly. Aspiring Skywatcher. By the time you hear this... What all kinds of stuff is there in the middle of nowhere? Why is there so many level 80 quests all of a sudden? Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's cool and all, but like... Once you're level 80, you don't really need experience. Minstrel from another mother. Wow. So first things first, I gotta do the thing Zombie just said. One unlocks in the Crystarium near the Dulce Gate, and the other unlocks in Yulmore in the southern Derelicts. We're about to go show this thing to the Exarch. I'm gonna see a little you, buddy. Oh, Tonberry, what brings you back to the first? Another adventure, mayhap. Ask about recent developments. Show him your wound-up Graha. I gotta do it. Check this little guy out. What in the world is this? Oh man, somebody make an action figure of me, real off me, and show it to me one day. I want to know what this feels like. It's wound up you. A gift from Tataru, you say. A mimic inspired by a certain Archon created to fund the expedition to the Circus Trench. Passing strange, I never had the pleasure of meeting Tataru. That being the case, I can only assume the idea for the subject matter came from another. Could it have been Master Galuf? Or Krile, perhaps. No, wait. Rambrosh. It must be Rambrosh. Behind his somber countenance, there hides a playful streak. I could fair see him grinning as he imagines how he could react should I stumble into this mammoth sometime in the future. In truth be told, I know not how to feel when I behold it, but if nothing else, it tells me that there are, well, Rambrosian everyone, and for that, I am glad. It's nothing special, but you thought it was interesting? I thought it was amazing. The fact that you can actually do that. I wish you could show other people their mammoths in this game. Look at this thing. It follows me around everywhere. Alright. I'm guessing it's the Skywatcher. What up, Skywatcher? What you watching for? A wise woman once said to me, "She who does not pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet." Sound advice, if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? Not really. I didn't expect this. Oh, it's a pixie. This makes much more sense. I bet I could do that. What? How long were you standing there in silence? Don't you know it's rude to wait, aren't you that mortal bonded to Theo? Well now, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I have a proposal I was meaning to put you to, as it happens. Interested? I don't know, maybe. So these Skywatchers you see all over, they're good at what they do, but even they can't tell you if it's raining or whatever back on the source, no? I guess not. But with my help, they could. I could cross the rift and see the weather's like for myself, come back and share my knowledge with these mortals by whispering to them in their dreams. I could do the same for the Skywatchers on the other side too. Everyone would have all the answers and they wouldn't be asked, and they wouldn't even know they'd got them. Wouldn't that be grand? Your silence is all the approval I need off I go? I'm just confused now. Due to Lord Theo, meddling with the dreams of Skywatchers in the source, and the first, Skywatchers may now provide a forecast for every region regardless of their location. That's definitely not a dungeon. But now I guess I'll know when it's raining. It appears to be raining. Is it in the middle of nowhere? Maybe. Seriously though, if anybody knows these answers, it would save my life. Is this going to the middle of nowhere? So to speak. I went the long way to nowhere. That's the wrong quest. He keeps telling you to put it away. Which one's the right quest? Can we, like, I love the hints where everybody told me, but if you know what the actual quest is called, that might help me out a little bit further. I mean, I guess I could look it up really quick. Beside the Dulcegate Etherot? Rate and review? I don't even see anything about a dungeon in that patch notes. I didn't even know there was dungeons. This is mind-boggling to me. I just thought we were getting raid and housing shit and PvP adjustments. By the time you hear this, that's like way over here. That's nowhere near that. But, okay, thank you. And it does save me a lot of time regardless. So thank you. Because I'm not finding shit on my end. On the ground? Nope, probably up here. Nope, down there. There's like a grim intimidation in her eyes. Wow. Oh, wait. The Dalso Gate. You were, I forget. I was thinking this thing. Oh, wait. I was right. Okay. Yeah, what's up? Excuse me a word, if you would be so kind. What up? We of the Crystarium Guard have a request to make of you. Our researchers are planning to enter the Crystal Tower to learn more of its history, however, there's a problem. Now that what I'm about to reveal is strictly confidential. Were word to get out, panic would spread throughout the citizenry. Our scouts have reported that ferocious beasts and bizarre machines roam the hallways until they can eliminate these threats. None may enter. Strange ethereal readings have also detected that we can suspect the phenomenon are linked. The XIV has offered us to seek your aid in making the tower safe for our researchers to go about their work. He mentioned that you're better equipped than most to face the dangers that lurk in the tower, though he elected to not go in detail. Is this true? I guess so. Then your prior experience may have proven beneficial. Come, let us proceed to the entrance. They came with 5.0? Really? They've been around this whole time? Or are they just like level 80? Probably just level 80. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I didn't know that they actually came with the original expansion. You gotta think, I'm new to the level 80 shit. And when it comes to patch notes, sometimes they can be really spoilery. So I just like read on the things that like I should know. As for jumping into things, not really for like later on. So that's cool, I guess. When you said earlier 2 new dungeons though, that's what made me have the initial, like, it came with the patch. This technically isn't new anymore. New for me, yeah. I take it your preparations are complete. I'm as ready as I'll ever be, lady. Listen carefully. You are to lead a party of elite troops into the tower and respond to any hostility with lethal force. Once the way is clear, the researchers can begin their expedition. Our main objective is to identify the source of the ethereal disturbance. The towers cannot be considered safe until we do. Should you encounter any opposition beyond our capabilities, you are to withdraw immediately. I wish you the best of luck. Oh, the entrance is right here beside the Dalso Gate, so you were not wrong about that. Maybe that's what you were thinking, Zombie, that it was just like a Dalso Gate entrance. The quest is a little different. Anybody want to help me with this? The entrance is here. Yeah. But yeah, anybody want to help me with this? And honestly, if I can actually get a piece of equipment now to help me out to get to 425, I'm going to do Eden tonight. That's my main plan, and I'll do the other dungeon that's apparently optional, which is weird, tomorrow, along with trying to do, I really want to get on some Titania EX as well. Feel rather behind on that also. You don't really like it to be... I can go in random party. It's all cool. It's not my first rodeo. This is technically my first rodeo, but, you know, in general, of rodeos. Oh, man. You're not making me feel too happy about it, though. You want to go inside? Cool. And, good night, Steven. Glad you could pop in. This would be faster. Minato, what's up? How are you? Interested in running the twinning? I'm trying to like get geared up so I can run Eden tonight. Cause I literally could just probably get one single accessory that's like at 430 and it's gonna bump me up to 425. And like I said, my plan tonight, hopefully I get a ring again, but I would really like to just run Eden tonight, and I'll do the other dungeon, so to speak. And I really want to get it on Titania EX. I hate that I've not even tried it yet in its existence, and I would like to get on the other one as well, but then it probably won't be tomorrow. And I imagine it'll take a little bit of grinding to get it clear with Titania EX, but we'll see. What's up, Joker? That guy's super happy. I guess actually in the midst of this, and Minato, just curious about that answer if you do want to go into it or not. Before I actually get the party finder or duty finder, I mean, give me a quick moment. Oh, it's Saeed. Give me a quick moment. I'm gonna take my first restroom break then now. Alright, sorry about that. And it looks like we're going in, just us. Saeed, but it's okay. Curious about it, really. I love the fact that it gives away 80 of these things. Good Tia. I gotta get used to that. But it's all good. In the meantime, where do you start to actually unlock the new, I gotta look this up. Nanosurgeon, what's up? Finally getting to the other 80 dungeons, yeah. I hope I enjoy them. I haven't heard actually positive things from them in YouTube chat, but I hope so, Nano. I definitely hope so. So where do these actual, the dungeon, or not dungeons, but the quest line start for the new raid for Eden? I could actually roll through some of that really quick while I'm waiting on the, this long, probably torturous queue. Anxious Crystarian Guard. Well, who is that? Oh, that's the one in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I got it. So after this, I'll try to get into that. That is hoping, really hoping, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I looked it up, zombie. Should have watched that, but it's okay. Just a little preview of the dungeon. So, I'm thinking Saeed's the only one that's written this. I like that this is the theme song. Rewatching Xeno's cutscene. It's cool. Glad you're back though. The dungeon's annoying to heal, really. So far, I've not heard any. Nano has said good words of this dungeon on Twitch. YouTube chat has not seemed to like the twinning very much. I'm really digging the theme. It's like a better version of the original. Ah! Sneak that one on you real quick. It's not that you dislike it, it's really your least favorite, the level 80 dungeons. I feel you. It almost feels nostalgic, really, to me, which is weird. I guess kinda, I don't know. But I've barely scratched the surface of this place, I've not even seen a boss yet. I don't know what that means. Can't be good. This dungeon has a lot of things that can go wrong with the tank. If he's not doing things correctly, he can take a lot of damage. Oof. I know that I've got Phoenix sitting there waiting, but it feels like a waste right now. I don't know. Coming from me of all moments like that, I know. It's weird to say, but it seems like a waste. I can agree with that, Bane not needing the ether flow. I can agree. It's so convenient. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, that is not what I'm supposed to do with that, apparently. Okay. This is completely very confusing. You're throwing all kinds of shit at me, aren't you, game? I can now see why this would be really annoying to heal. Everything makes sense all of a sudden. We're only on the first boss. That's one of the things that can go wrong, letting the monsters break free. Yeah, I figured that out really quick. It may sound weird, but I'm glad, like, I don't know, if it was a different healer that I could trust, I'd feel differently about it, I guess, but I'm glad that the healer that we have, pretty sure it's their first time too, they were watching the cutscene when we first got in here. I'm just under the assumption really, but I'm kind of glad it was like, if it wasn't Minato, I'm glad it was a scholar, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. Like, Minato, I trust. A lot of healers sometimes, not as much, you know? And with a scholar, you can place a little extra trust in them because, you know, Little pixie over there is doing a little extra healing, per se. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. I'm just gonna spam this guy with as much firepower as I got so we don't gotta kill those mobs. Awesome. But I wasted my Phoenix. Shit. Whee! Alright, what do we got? Something useless. Another useless thing. Shit. The blue arrow thing you get if you spread away from everyone. Also avoid hitting glass in the cages. Yeah, I love the music as well. I like this version a lot better than the original, hands down. This place is huge. Flamborg. I didn't notice that was their name a second ago. I think our tank might be having some technical difficulties, though. You really like the boss in this one? Last boss, you mean? You like the last boss, huh, Nano? We'll see if I like it. I might not get lucky, and I might not be able to get anything out of this whole place. It's not looking good for me so far. Not much room to stand in here. Oh shit. That was sweet. This fight wasn't so bad. I mean, it's not over, I know, but this didn't feel all that bad. Cool. Phoenix prevailed! I'm so surprised that no caster gear has dropped whatsoever. That's insane. You get the tomes at least? Yeah, I mean, that's the bright side. The completion and the tomes. Save Phoenix for the next mob. The second Eden fight is intense. I'll get there eventually. I don't like our tank. It is his first time in here though, but he is not holding a pull whatsoever. But at least our healer's been really good backing everybody up here. And this is a little different, you know, just being a first time in here. It seems like a lot of unnecessary movement. We made it. Good deal. Here we go. This song. I like it. The Tycoon. Yeah, I'm glad we've had a pretty decent party here. The only thing I was saying about the tank is like his movement bit's a little weird. I noticed like twice where I noticed once where Saeed was picking up aggro and then once where I was, and that's the only thing that really kind of bothered me a little bit. It's the only time since Shadowbringer's been in existence that I've seen DPS take it, which others probably have, of course, but for me it was my first time. They did a pretty good job at kind of like fixing that problem. Wow, I insta-died. What even happened? Alright. We were moving through it quick till now, zombie. Look at the walls. What the hell? Oh my god. I didn't hit the teleporter. I just took off running. Well, at least I get to re-enjoy this place all over again. You thought it played like XIV, so you stood in front of the balls? Remember, Alex? Then bam, dead. It's interesting. Oh, nope, I did the right thing. It's just a really, really long run back here. Wow. Don't stand in front of the squares. What square? They're all circles. I get what you mean by squares now, zombie. I didn't even see those last time. Oh! Oh, shit. No, double shit. It's going a lot better this time around so far. Let's hope we keep it up. %. Oh shit. It's getting spicy. 1%. Good deal. That went pretty well. For a group of first-timers, I think Saeed was the only one not new. We had the one fluke, but could have went worse. And a waste. Nos. Needs it. I really do. I really hope that... Good deal. I wish I could have actually gave that to the healer. The tank did pretty well for a first time in here as well, though. So well deserved, also. Easy peasy. I'm hoping that this piece of equipment will set me off from what I need to be to do the Eden stuff. Again, I'll unlock the other dungeon tomorrow. But yeah. Excellent work. Not only did you reveal the cause of the ethereal fluctuations, you were able to remove the threat entirely. Thanks to you, the researchers have already completed their preliminary observations. Their findings were somewhat surprising. The Crystal Tower appears to not have been created by the Ronkins or any known civilization. Its origin is veiled in a mystery, much like the Exarch and yourself. Forgive me. It's not the time for idle speculation, but we have, however, recovered an artifact. Though its purpose is unclear, it may be purely decorative. Have you ever encountered anything like this? Kinda. has come to carry out our plan. This will be my last recording. With the tower activated and the temporal displacement apparatus online, all that remains is to throw the switch and pray. I'm sorry, I truly am. I wish there were another way. But you're the best chance of success, our only hope. Your gift will allow you to become one with the tower and survive the journey through time and space, where our technology, as advanced as that of Alligans perhaps, we could have done without you. Alas, it was not to be, but when you are finally reunited, all of the hardship, all of the sacrifice will have been worth it, I'm sure. Just promise me you'll spare the thought of those you leave behind, and we'll be thinking of you too for as long as this world lasts, though I fear it will not be for much longer. This is Biggs, third of his name, 18th President of Garlon Ironworks, signing off. May the 12 be at your side, Grahatia. Biggs. A person's voice was coming from a machine. To be honest, I cannot make heads nor tail of it. Do you have any idea what that was about? Lady, you just had to be there to see it. What will you say? Yes, it made perfect sense. Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. I like that one. Yes, I can tell that you know more than you're letting on. Very well, I will not be grudging your secrets. Though one thing was clear, even to me, the people who left the message was facing a great catastrophe. They placed their faith in the Crystal Tower in much the same way we have done ever since the Flood of Lot. Look at that big old Luke. Can't even see the top of it. Our prayers for salvation were answered when you and the Exarch returned the knot and freed us from the terror of the Sin Eaters. I sense that this was all made possibly by those from a time long forgotten. We should do our utmost to learn more of them. Perhaps the researcher will uncover more of these messages. In any case, you have performed admirably in service of the Crystarium. We may have your strength and guidance in days to come. Until then, fare you well. And I'm having a weird little thing going on in the background. I don't want to cut it early tonight. I will be pissed if I have to. This is 2 nights in a row. I will have a very long conversation with my internet provider. Give me a second to do something in the background. To be right back, and hopefully this maybe rounds out a little bit. Give me just a moment. Honestly, I may have to call it early again tonight, everybody, like last night. Unfortunately, it definitely makes me so mad. If you could only... It's because my download speed's impeccable. It's that upload speed that's important. And right now it's being so fucking terrible. I had to actually call it last night because of the similar situation. I'm trying to contain my anger, but let me tell you, it's very difficult. It's only because I have to pay for very expensive internet to be able to stream the way that I do. And for 2 nights with the quality that I've had, it just makes me furious. It's seemingly getting better, I think. We're gonna see. Because I really want to run Eden tonight. As I'm gonna put this off and... oh, man. Even if it's caught up, I mean, it's just gonna do it again is the thing. It's the same reason I had to cut it last night. Like, it's the initial problem. It's like a wave. And I really hate this conversation that I gotta have if I've gotta do this tonight. My god, and I really was hoping I didn't have to. 2 days in a row sucks, but I have to go through like 10 minutes of automated people to finally get to one person where they literally only have to flip a switch and then flip it back on. It's the most excruciating process of all time. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna try to do Eden. But if it starts cutting out tonight, I'm gonna have to call it early. Before I do anything, I've got to put on this extra piece of gear, so I'm gonna head over to Rolger's Reach again. I would go to Yulmore, but I'm not even caught up with that. So I'm just gonna stick with Rolger's Reach at the moment. Why it's been bad? They literally, the last few times I've talked about stuff like this with them, they just give me this mumbo jumbo about the movement to 5G and how they're testing new frequencies. It is a load of bollocks. In quotes is the best way I know how to put it, but that's the reasons they give me. Like, the weather outside is clear right now. Another thing I've been told, like, I live in an apartment complex and I've been told that apparently if you have people trying to steal your internet, which is a thing, apparently. Don't hate me for... I'm about to discard all the 7 stuff. It's useless to me. Plus 20 is just poor. I can get all the 6 and get plus 40. And then later on get the other one that's even better than the 6. I still don't understand the 7 being 20, but I guess it's just a system that they've had follow-up with, that they've repeated over and over, and they didn't want to break it, apparently, or something. But all that materia is just as useless as this strength materia that I'm deleting right now as well. I think all of these right here are useless now, but I don't really know. Strength, I know, in particular, being the most, is definitely no bueno any longer. Alright, let's get this waste. What do I got? Crit. Does it run with hamsters? Actually, I have like the best internet I can get in my area. It gets worse than this, believe it or not. Like the first time I ever tried streaming ever was at my grandparents' house, and they have a like I have digital internet. My grandparents have landline internet. It's like putting it that way. But no. It's just they have their days. I don't know. Like, even when you try to talk to them about shit, they just feed you with random shit. Believe me, if one's going bad on YouTube right now, it's just as bad on Twitch. Twitch may be better quality, I'll give you that, but it's not going to be any better. No, it's definitely not the two platforms thing. And what's up, Rez? It's literally has nothing to do with what I'm doing on this. It's legit my internet provider. Like, that's how upload speeds work. It's like, when you have internet, they give you two different things. You got a download speed that you initially pay for, which most internet companies throw you the most at, because a lot of people don't upload a lot of things, so they don't even think about it. So they really love to show you flashy download speeds. But if you actually consider streaming, one of the bigger things you gotta worry about is actually upload speed. It's not even download speed. Like, as you can see, I'm in this game. If you're playing with me in the game, you can see that I'm moving around perfectly. Like, everything here is perfect. I'm downloading all the content that I actually have to provide out to whatever perfectly. What it is the company in which I use for internet, so to speak, they have an upload speed thing. And again, I've been told multiple reasons behind faulty things with upload speeds. Really, what it is nobody cares unless you're a streamer about upload speed. And where I live, not a lot of people stream. So, again, not a lot of people care. So it's a random out-of-the-blue thing when you got somebody like me calling, and it's like, oh, my upload speed's down. And they're like, oh, you mean your download speed? And I gotta clarify, no, my upload speed. That's why it makes me so salty. And it's like, I've been through this 1,000 times since I've been streaming. And here lately, since this weird little 5G fucking things come about, it's been getting worse. The only thing that really kills me right now while I'm getting so upset about it is I really, really, really wanted to run Eden tonight. And with this upload speed, like, I'm not going to run it and then not stream it. I mean, it's like the whole point of everything I've ever done in this game. It just, I've literally looked forward to this, like, all day long. That's what's killing me the most. I wish my internet providers could see what the damage that they're doing to my psyche as a person. I don't even know what I can equip on here. Wow. Determination. It looks like random, but it's got direct hit and it's got, this is kind of the one it just needs to go to. Crit's maxed out, direct hit. I mean, I could add one to it, but he could use the determination. It's another actually pretty nice skill for the summoner. Well, on the upside of things, however you look at it, whoa. You can go to Yulmore. So I've been told. It seems worse on Twitch. I don't really know. Actually, I think it's about the same, to be honest with you. It's just me, but just, I'm watching my stats and pretty much about the same. Not good, so to speak. And I really want to do this tonight. I wish my internet providers watched my stream so I could literally talk shit about them so they'd get better. I use Charter, by the way. There you go. It's like the best I can get in my area, Charter, as well. Fuck you, Charter. Fix yourself. Here's your promotion. So where do you go to for the gear, people? Token exchange. Tombstone exchange. That's the one. The accessories. Honestly, the other ring I'm pretty sure is what I need the most. 440, holy hell. This will probably do it. Crit. Ooh, that did it. Nice. With it being the 40, I think I'm gonna get my first, see what I can actually put on there. Crit, sweet. Shit. Oof. Yes. Nice. Alright, it seems almost okay for now. Euthanasia, what's up? How you doing, Euthanasia? Glad you could pop in. Okay, the quest line was in the middle of nowhere. We'll see how far I can get. I'm gonna at least attempt it. Maybe do the first part of Eden. If things look good after that, maybe do the second part. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it all tonight, unfortunately. Oh, that is not where the person's at. There you are. But we'll see how this is gonna go. One of the Crystarium guard is particularly relieved to have found you. Ah, Tonberry. Have you seen Reen? She's been looking for you. Wait here? I'll go and get her. I wish these raid parts, like the cutscenes they did for the raid events, that they were all actually voice acted. I feel like I'd get more excited. I've been waiting a long time, apparently. He had his arms crossed and everything. There you are. Here I am. The truth is, I need your help. Alright. Now, hold on. I haven't even told you what it is yet. After you defeated Emmett Selk, I sensed a strange concentration of light somewhere far to the south. In the empty, the lands that were once swallowed by the flood. can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another lot warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred Ariange and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever's causing this. The three of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything that you've been through. The thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a lot warden without becoming one yourself. So we have no choice. We don't want to jump to conclusions. It would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So will you come with us? I wouldn't have it any other way. Perhaps we should let sleeping dogs lie. Thank you, Tonberry. This means a lot. First of all, let's head to the derrick in Amarant. Thancred and Ariange should have everything ready by now. To Amarant. Hey, Minato. I have no idea where the derrick is. This might be better. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. I doubt they posed any sort of challenge to him. Would that I could say the same with confidence about whatever fiend may be awaiting for us out there. Even if the lot that Rain sends turns out to be nothing of consequence, the Empty is hardly the most unwelcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be traveled with. Moreover, it should be reiterated that the lot-blasted wasteland possesseth as severe a threat as any foe we may face. In any given, we're in agreement that the phenomenon doth warrant investigation, though for lack of more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Rain's innate abilities to guide us. I've formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the lot, but speculation is poor to substitute for first-hand observation. There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the Sky Slipper ready, Thancred? Ready to take us wherever we need to go, aye. Back again too. Maybe if we ask nicely. Future mount, probably. Enough. Though the lot has been expunged from Norvrant, the ambient ether of the Empty is still corrupted, dangerously so in fact. The flood of lot devastated everything in its wake, the soil, the air, the water. They're rendered incapable of supporting life. 'Tis due this imbalance that the Empty remaineth utterly inhabitable, even a century of thereafter. That's why we're taking every possible precaution between the aethermeters of Pact and Rain's unique abilities. We should be able to detect and measure the fluctuations in our alignments. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree, but much longer than that, we risk becoming Sin Eaters. Sorry, I'm glancing back and forth at my stats here to make sure this keeps going well. Since we don't know what the Chocobos and Amaro will fare in the empty, we opt for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy to our researchers of the Mean, who found it in the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. That doesn't sound trustworthy. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though I told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have the chance to stop by Mordsuka at some point. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. That was a mouthful. Again, it makes me wish that all of these were actually voice acted. They just hold such a very thick part of the story in the game. Even AlphaScape did, even though I didn't like it that much, to be honest with you. I mean, Alpha was cool. A lot of people brought up Alpha last time I talked about it, and Alpha's cool. Sid's cool. But surrounding anything outside of AlphaScape, I didn't really enjoy it that much. It was okay. But we'll see how this fares. Well then, shall we? Well, let's shall, I guess. With a name like The Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. To look on the land swallowed by the flood with my own eyes, 'tis a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of this world are as this. A slate all but wiped clean. Were it not for the warriors of darkness in Minfilia. Reen, are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going. You two back there may as well take a nap. I have a feeling we've a good few moms ahead of us. Every player in the game chanting for the new 4-person mount. The vehicle gives you Dragon Ball Z vibes. I could feel that. I know. I could get that, definitely. I have to say, it's a touch larger than what I was expecting. And is it sleeping? Oh wow, it is definitely huge. It looks like Fenrir with a thing on its back. No, it's waking up. I don't like the sound of that. Is it a lot, Warden? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is a lot. The first Sin Eater. Long have I strived to unravel the mystery surrounding the Flood of Lot, to discover that what set that terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led to come to conclusion, the same single point. Or single being. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the Flood, the very foe Minfilia vanquished a century ago. Give you the car? I feel you is. She gave everything she had, and won. But this abomination could undo her work. The possibility cannot be denied, though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Reen, knowest thou what I speak? The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature. For what was once shattered may be forged anew. That's all good and well, but don't you think we should give it a name first? Fenrir, with the thing on its back. Eden. What? Utopia in Fae, a most auspicious title. Very auspicious. Now that that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. Even brought a couple of tents on the off chance of pitching the damned things as something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? Count the Lalafell in. Or all of us. I never realized that putting up tents could be such a bother. Still, I'm glad that we got there in the end. Okay, this couldn't have got any better right now. They're actually playing Final Fantasy VIII music right now. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This is great. This is the greatest thing ever. Holy shit. I just want to play Final Fantasy VIII now. I want to be at Balam Garden so fucking bad. Ugh! This is awesome. Ugh! Thancred should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. Just keep playing Final Fantasy VIII music for me and I'll be happy. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Golgol in Mortsuk or Yal in Yulmord. The remaster is coming out now, Rez. I can't wait. You better believe I'm going to be streaming it. I can't wait. I love Final Fantasy VIII. I've talked about it a lot in the last few weeks, especially. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. The top 4 being 6, 8, 10, and then 15. Oh my god. Just everything here, with like, all those are on like one tier with me. I say top 4 because they're all like number 1 in my opinion. I just love how they all introduce something different as far as they actually went. One of the things about Final Fantasy VIII I loved is the fact that most of your characters are basically, all of them are Blue Mage. And they still have their classification as well. And oh, it's such a good game. This makes me want to play it so bad. You hope it to be a mount? The car looks cool? It may be. I could be speaking bluntly and blondly. It happens a lot. What up, Reen? I wish I didn't have to accept this. I know I can just delete it after, but man, this stuff is just pointless. Reen waits anxiously for Thancred to return from surveying the vicinity. I wonder what's taking Thancred so long. Ah, there he is. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No, thankfully. There's not but barren plains in every direction. Apart from Eden, obviously, I tried to approaching it, and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now, before it's fully awake. Meaning, what exactly? When I think about the Flood of Lot, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, what it actually did was stop the flow of ether. Of course, that meant that all of the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But the ether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe it can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty. Now hold on a moment. What makes you think that that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Reen's aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou dost surmise. I believe Minfilia halted the Flood of Lot's advance not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she hath gifted us an opportunity too precious to waste. Even now, the flame of hope burns on. I, as Minfilia's successor, it saith to reason that Reen doth possess the means to exert her will even over Eden. But such a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Tonberry? I imagine this is easier said than done. It would put Reen's life at risk. Would it? There's more at stake than just my life. If Eden is allowed to awaken, who knows what will happen? I have to try. Very well, Reen, you've made up your mind. So, how should we go about this? I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. A giant Talos had a core too. Like a beating heart, it controlled the flow of ether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance. The theory is certainly sound. By employing ether shards as beacons mayhap, we could trace the ether flow to Eden's core, and in so doing, secure the means to teleport the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council has kindly furnished us with a plethora apparatus of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we must needs first have Reen study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden and mayhap exert a measure of control over it. You can really do that, Arianche. All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed, who imparted me with the wealth of knowledge concerning aetherology. Although I'm certain she'll be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I don't imagine that Eden will be too happy about us rummaging around in its innards, for want of a better term. In all seriousness, though, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you had best lead the way, Tonberry. It's true that he's the only one who can defeat the Lot Warden, but I'd rather not rely on him any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten what happened when he absorbed too much lot, but, as Alise said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not of kindness. Now, I wish I could put down warns myself, but the simple fact is, I can't. And there's no point in pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Tonberry. Then perhaps I could. You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason this plan even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there. Are you sure you want to go through with this? Yeah, you know, whatever. It's technically a Wednesday, I guess. This is what I do best. For lack of any better plans, this is what I have to do. I won't let you down. Though we will remain here, Reen and I shall do our utmost to guard thee along the ethereal stream. Thou hast breached the exterior. We shall remain in contact via the link pearls, courtesy of our comrades in the crystarium. These relics salvaged from the crystal tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. It's all good. You just unlocked it? Cool, Minato. Honestly, I'm surprised. I figured you would have unlocked it earlier like everybody else did. That's cool, though. Eden's Gate Resurrection. Now accessible. So, Rez wants to go do the first fight. You want to also get in on that, Minato. I'm going to take a restroom break before this, but, definitely about it. If anybody else wants to join in, give me a quick moment to restroom break real quick. Alright. Let's get this going. Logging in now. You have no idea what you're doing? Yeah, I don't know either. You're a healer, you can prevent that as long as you don't get too many fun stacks. It's up to you if you want to join Saeed. I'm still stoked about... I hope we get this orchestration role. It's not often I just hope for an orchestration role, but this one I want. I'm a huge Final Fantasy VIII fan, and again, just every time I hear any part of this theme, it's just like sending so much excitement into my life right now. So, Saeed, do you want in? Yay? Nay? Yes? No? Sorry, I'm not, like, trying to rush you. It's just... I'm not trusting my internet to not... Like, it's already went on its own rampage. And I really want to do this tonight. I would actually love to do the first two, maybe. Invite... Okay, yeah, I see it in game chat. Honestly, that is the worst way, believe it or not, to actually get in touch with me ever, if we're doing this. I don't look at this box that often, at all. Like, occasionally I'll look over there. But future references, in game chat, worst way to get a hold of me. I'm always looking at Twitch, and, see, even Rez said that you said to invite, but, like, I never look at in-game chat. Especially at times like this, where, like, you really gotta watch yourself with, like, spoilers. Like, today, I wasn't even on Discord until the very end when I posted the picture of me as an old man. But, like, yeah, for real, like, I barely pay attention to in-game chat. It's just something I've grown to just, like, pull myself apart of while playing this game, which sounds crazy. But most of the time, there's nothing that important going on in here. Let's hope for the best. Well, thankfully we had Minato here, that insta-Q. And, you know, I'm very grateful for the whole group, don't get me wrong. Love running content with Rez and Zombie and Saeed. Saeed's been already a great help tonight. And Zombie and Rez proving too many times before. Like Rez, when I talked him into running, actually, multiple content with, well, I don't want to say that. Mostly just, Sari. Why did I skip that? I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm the only motherfucker in the world, apparently, who skipped this. I'm so used to skipping cutscenes. Already just want to jump out of the fight to jump back in. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV story's always good. I'll actually probably just look this up after the stream. Not exactly what I would have predicted being the first boss, though. We just jumping right in? Holy shit. Alright. We know what to do. Oh, wow. How the fuck do you avoid that? Hell. Wow. Kinda wish it showed the cutscene again. I'd actually sit through it. I'm really still disappointed in myself I skipped it. Can I not touch the walls? I don't know. The reason I was dying was, I mean, I could test it. I think you... Nope, you can't touch the wall. I had to test it. I might get booted out for this. Sorry, Minato. I literally had to test that. Rez said it, and I was like, I don't know. Let's test the theory. Can't touch that yellow ring around the wall. Don't touch that, Rez. that'll get you dead. Through science, Tumbles has told you, don't touch the wall. That guy's got the tether on him. Shit. Yeah, that save didn't work. Thanks for the attempt, though, Minato. I just gotta get used to that. Running behind her when she gets in a corner. I feel like this is getting too much treated like an AoE moment right now. Because everybody's trying to equally, like, this is definitely a one at a time kind of foe. Just doing one at a time as quickly as possible, not AoEs. We did a lot better this time around than last time, which is great. What the fuck? That person, Minato said we. I'm like down as well say that person actually did say we, and then it was Minato. Oh shit. 26%. We're getting there. Thanks for testing. It's all good, Rez. For science. That's why I exist. %. %. 5%. 1%. This should do it, actually. Sweet, it did. I knew as soon as I could get that off, it would. That was fun. Launch, good going. Thank you so much, Nano. Psycho Boss is even more crazy. I can only imagine. Which, it looks like I'll... Sweet, I got something. Helm. So that helps out with something. Cool. The second one may be the only other one I'll be able to do tonight, just because of the time I'll have allotted for the stream. But, I'm down. Even despite difficulty. That was actually fun. I gotta remind myself not to skip cutscenes again. I would really like to go watch that last one, but I'm not going to at the moment. It seems that Thinkred's prediction about there being some sort of guardian was right, thankfully. It was nothing that you couldn't handle. And I'm glad to say that you haven't absorbed any light either. So far, so good. Now that the way is clear, the ethereal shards can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try? All good, Minato. Now it's kind of got that Alpha Escape vibe kind of going on to it. I mean, that's okay, I guess, but kind of preferred the other background setting a little bit better, but it's okay. Once Oriange has activated the device, it's my turn. I don't want any of this. It was a fun fight. You've heard from so many people the last fight is ridiculous. Actually, I haven't heard anything. I avoided all like social media today. I knew so many people would be talking about the fights. I don't know anything to expect other than what little all of you have told me in the stream tonight. I've even avoided Discord. The only thing I've been on Discord was the actual post for the link to the stream tonight, and then me as an old man that I did off a random app that's trending right now. Normally I don't jump in on trending apps like that. It's just not normally my thing, but being an old man, I just couldn't turn it down. I had to know what would it look like. And then once I saw, I had to share. The time hath come, Reen. Watch over me, Minfilia. Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now, not when I'm so close. Oriange! I am unharmed, but what of Reen? No, you listen to me. Reen, be careful. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm about it. I hate to discard your eyes if you can't watch me do it, but I'm deleting this stuff. Like it's so useless to me. Let's I guess proceed on with the next one, but it will be my last one for the night. Like legit, like though I'm glad I was able to actually do Eden tonight, I was a little discouraged there for a little bit. It's just I know that after the quest, the initial getting through this, it hasn't been stated to be too easy. So it's probably going to be my last part of Eden tonight. I'll continue tomorrow with the next part, and also do probably the dungeon that I have left. Maybe not Titania EX. Titania EX may actually be coming on, what is tomorrow? Thursday it may happen. We'll just have to see. I want to get on as soon as possible, but I want to run Eden as it's relevant, and then do Titania as well. I mean, it's going to be relevant for a very long time. There's going to be a lot of people who's going to be very not so optimistic to jump into it, is the best way to put it. Not as optimistic as I am. I really want to get in there. Wanted to do it tonight, but really wanted to play the new content. Then, you know, EX is always going to be there. This content will be as well, but there's nothing like the new raids. You know what I mean? So I really wanted to get in this, but yeah, this will be my last one for the night. Reen appears to have recovered from her battle of the ills with Eden. It worked. I'm in control now, I think. Well, you think doesn't sound too sure. Although I'm linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands. Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violently? It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp. Even now, thou art... Rean, what's going on? Above us, something's coming this way, an enemy. But how dost thou... could it be a Sin Eater? I can't see them clearly, but no, that's impossible. What is it? They're inside us too. Lots of them trying to reach the core. Uninvited guest, eh? If I'd known better, they were coming. I would have tidied the place up. Sorry, I just didn't accept that. Japes are poor substitutes for a viable stratagem. I agree with that. Gobbledygook. In that case, I suggest that you and I deal with the ones who are already inside. And Tonberry can welcome our airborne adversary. Me and the bromies. Rain, find out if Eden has any defenses we can make use of. Preferably ones that don't recognize us as enemy. I'm not sure about that, but I can use the ether currents to send you wherever you need to go. That's my girl, alright, everyone? We've got work to do. From what I can tell, Eden is able to form simple structures by redirecting ether, so I'll try to give you something on a stand. When you're ready, head to that portal over there. Alright. Finishing the cutscenes. Just let me know when you're finished, Minato. Again, this is going to be my last thing I do tonight. I actually feel the fatigue hit me. So tired and sleepy. I had a lot of fun as well, Saeed, no doubt. Thank you so much for watching, participating. I'm in the same boat. I'm getting very tired as well. This is going to be my last little run through tonight also. Give me just a moment. We're going to let Minato finish up these cutscenes. Minato, let me know when you're done. I'm going to take my last restroom break of the night, and I will also be right back. Give me just a moment. Okay. This place looks fucking crazy. I wonder. I can. Alright, I'm actually gonna leave this spot really quick. There's no point, never mind. I had something else in mind, but there's no point in it right now. I'll just wait till later. As you avert your eyes as I gracefully destroy all this AlphaScape stuff that I no longer need. I'll do that on my own time. now that I've thought about it, that's a comment. I just don't feel like actually having to read in the future that could be possibly most likely negative. I'll do it in my own time. I have had fun so far tonight. I actually did like the other dungeon a little bit more than what I thought I would. YouTube chat didn't hop it up that greatly, but, you know, I feel about the same level Nano sold it out to be. It had some parts that I'm gonna have to get used to, I can tell, in the twinning, but I did like it. I can't wait to see what the other one's like, which will be tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow I'll probably start off with that, then do the next two raid dungeons, or whatever you want to call them, next two parts of the raid. And then, if there's enough time tomorrow after that, I might do Titania EX, depending on my autumn level and requirements. I'm not sure what the autumn level requirement for that is. I think it, I would obviously think it would be 430, but I really don't know. I really haven't even unlocked it just yet. And I would like to do the other one, but I think I'm gonna save that for probably like Thursday. See how that goes. You're good to go? Oh, no reason to be sorry, Minato. I totally understand. I skipped one cutscene tonight, and I wish I wouldn't have. And it was at the beginning of a dungeon. Well, the beginning of our last, not dungeon, but the last part of this. But it's all good. Definitely, completely understand. I'm actually gonna duty finder it. I feel like that'll just keep confusion off. Of me, you know. Nobody else is having such confusion, but, you know, just saying, for myself. Are you in here right now, Minato? Is that you? It is. You had some chocolate milk after the first fight? Oh, that's good. You like the twinning because most of the enemies come from 13, a Final Fantasy game you actually played. I've played a lot of the Final Fantasy. It's been a big thing and a big part of my life, but I feel you. The nostalgia is always great to see, Rez. What is this? Is this fucking Quetzalcoatl? Oh, I see an electric bird in front of me. Voidwalker! I am so disappointed. I was hoping for a rendition of Quetzalcoatl. Ugh! Sin from Final Fantasy X? It doesn't look like Sin, really. I hate to say it, I'm liking this raid series, don't get me wrong, but I get the Final Fantasy VIII vibes, but I wish they would have been a little, I don't know, I wish they would have touched Toman a little bit more in a different place. I'm still liking it. But I had a few things I had thought up in my mind that they could have used that would have been a little bit more iconic that already haven't been used, and I already know they're not going to be at this point. And it made me a little sad. But I have liked it so far. I can't really complain, other than self-complaints, which is my own problem, my own, you know, demise. I set up a weird standard in my head I'd hoped for, which I shouldn't have done. That I should have expected, you know, they can only go so far in Final Fantasy VIII as far as, like, throwouts, but I had my hopes up. I have no idea what this clock means right now. I hope I did it right. I don't know. I'm still alive at least. Okay. This is wrong. Maybe not. Oh wow. Oh, you are still supposed to stack on that one. That was proven fact right there. We stacked on the last god and we survived. Didn't stack on me. Oh, I took 100,000 damage. Curious. It works. You can totally negate that, by the way. Proof did a second ago, I didn't have it a second time around, but you can negate that once. Oh, you can't undo that mistake, though. You gotta live with that one. So far, I think the only thing I don't like is the whole clock thing. I feel like there's a relevance to it that doesn't really get clearly stated. Also, the fact I know you gotta stack with this. That not everybody seems to know that you gotta stack with this one. And unless you got this on you, which you'll die. Maybe not. You can still stack with it on you in that moment. Believe me, I'm still learning back here. It's my first time in this font. I don't look anything up when I do a lot of this content, so I'm running through it as blind as you possibly did, like almost 24 hours ago. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh! Oh! That was a close one. I am frozen. I am one with the petrification. Don't look at that guy. When I see the random fires on the ground, run to the center. That's a reminder to myself, by the way. Oh, okay. What the fuck? I was alive for like 4 seconds. Legit. Oh, that's a wob. It just, I mean, it started getting all over the place, really, is what I seem to think the problem was. It started off so strong, and then it just got fucky, in the words of Bubbles. Just like 50 billion things going on. Yeah, I feel that all the way of being a very flimsy DPS. Why are they just jumping into this? I didn't even have like a second to breathe. We still got a stack on me, guys, or I will... I'm gonna die. Yep. It still has the stack! It's whatever. I've realized what it really is with the timer thing. Like, what it is, it just like, it's the same mechanic as ever, but like what it is, it's just like, it puts it on a weird timer. So it doesn't set off on like full effect, it sets off, it's almost like a delay. It's just like a trick because it like brings everybody forward to it all at once and makes everybody think they got a stack then, but then nothing happens. The timer goes on after that. Then is the time for actually getting the stack on. Like, just now. That's what I was saying. Still got a stack for it. Ooh. Getting a little scarier out there with that little bit of that. Stack on Minato. We're getting there. So Rez, let me know, was this better than the last party you had, or was it about the same? Hopefully it was a lot better. Having the bromies around. That is way too stacked. Everybody's gonna die. I got too afraid. I dipped. Holy hell, it still got me. Woo! Glad it didn't take that long. Took a little bit, but... This party was better, way better. Glad to hear it. I like it. I like it. I do. I need more practice with it. I can see that right off the bat. But I liked it. That's why I was hoping it would have been better for you, Rez. Is because I actually had fun. And shit, I meant to need that too, but I didn't. But I was hoping that I know you had a not so great run earlier, so I was hoping it would be a lot better this time around. Whoa, boy! This party was way better than the first party you was with. That's awesome. Awesome. I hate that it is going to be my last one for the knot, but it is. I'm getting very tired, and I don't know. It looks like I'm about to have one of those random slower moments about to happen. I did definitely enjoy this, though. And I got something out of it. Nice. Sweet. We walked a lot. That's unfortunate. I'm glad we didn't. You know, we did the once, but it wasn't so bad. Could have been a lot worse, definitely. I'm wondering who this character is supposed to be. Tonberry, thank goodness you're unharmed. We came as soon as we took care of our unwanted guests. They were a stubborn bunch, and quite unlike anything I've ever seen in the first. No, I won't let you. Damn the lot. Damn you all. Oh, shit. Who are you? What do you want? Ugh. Why am I here? What's happening? First thing any logical person does is take off the helmet. Let's see who it is. She's alive, but there's something strange about her ether. She didn't seem to be pleased with Rean taking control of Eden, which may be what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. Test plain, she's not a Sin-Eater, not even part of the Valkyrie was. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears. She's nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There's no telling what will happen when she does, so I'll make it clear that we mean her no harm. Well, no further harm at the very least. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that reaching the core was her aim for the outset, so I'll take her to the camp. Now that things have settled down, I should get back inside and try strengthening the link to Eden. Although I had my hands full trying to control Eden, I caught a glimpse of your battle. That power, I've never seen anything like it. What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of a rift, through which Voidsent may enter. But pray tell, Rean, didst thou make her observations? I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl or her servants, and I can't really explain how, but she reminded me of Emmett Silk. Though I think it unlikely that she is an Ascian, she may be yet thrall to Zodiark. Maybe we'll find out once more once she's awoken. But in the meantime, I'll try to improve my control over Eden. It seems to be lightning more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. And it's not all. I've made an exciting discovery. And with that, I'll jump back into it tomorrow, everybody. Sorry, I'm having one of those. It's not like last night, not as bad, but it's still not like last night. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and make that call tomorrow, probably. Talking about some, shit with my internet providers. But I have definitely had a lot of fun. Definitely glad that I could actually get in here and, do a little bit of Eden tonight, do what I had set planned out for the most part, get a couple clears in, and I do appreciate every one of you that could get in here to help me tonight as well. It was definitely a lot of fun, and I look forward to getting back into it. Tomorrow we'll be back on. I'm going to be actually doing the other dungeon tomorrow that I haven't done. Then I'll hit up the next two parts here of Eden. So that's tomorrow. The next dungeon, the next two parts of Eden. And then also I will try my best to get to Titania EX, but there's no promise with Titania. It literally depends on the time that it takes to get all the rest of this stuff done tomorrow. But it will start off tomorrow with the next dungeon that I haven't actually unlocked or ran or completed yet, and then the next two raids, and then again, hopefully Titania EX. We'll just have to see. And I hope I get it worked out too, Riz. Honestly, this has been annoying. This has been 2 knots back to back. That has been very, very annoying. Tonight's not as bad as last night, but Charter has let me down, and believe me, I will let them definitely know after the stream that you know, at any rate, if they're trying to promote themselves, that they've done it very poorly upon my stream, because I will definitely rip them to pieces. They should. It's like the best internet I can get in my area. It's very expensive for what I have to pay for the standard. Like, they have different fees and different charts as far as you could pay as like what you do. There's more of a basic internet style, and I have the most expensive that I could get to make sure streaming is quality. And the last 2 knots have been the exact opposite. So Charter, just better believe me, I am broadcasting how shitty you're doing, and I am telling the world about it. And hopefully it does get worked out as well. But everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. Zombie, Rez, Minato, Saeed. Saeed's already dipped on us tonight. He had to get some sleep, I understand. But thank you all so much for jumping in. I've definitely enjoyed my time tonight. Hopefully, and I'm definitely hoping tomorrow I actually have this sorted out a little bit better. It's very frustrating, to be honest with you. Especially having to pay for this and have to deal with this. Actually, it's been happening a lot lately, which is kind of unacceptable. But yeah, give me a moment to let everybody know I've just appreciated you being around. Red Zombie, Minato, thank you so much for participating, watching, and getting in on everything. And again, Saeed, you as well. Steven, I know you got in here tonight. Gameplay Boy is always awesome to have you around. Thank you for getting in here. Karumi! Definitely glad you can get in here. Euthanasia, hopefully you're having a great night. Steven, I know you came in here as well, and it actually cut me off a little bit earlier than that, even Steven there. So, I am going to get out of here. But I do thank you all so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. But, yeah, I'm going to get out of here for now. I did enjoy what we did actually get to run for the night, though, and hopefully tomorrow things go better. And good to you as well, Gameplay Boy, and good night as well, Riz, and Minato, you have a good night as well. And again, Zombie, thank you also so much for helping out with everything tonight and getting in on the content with us as well. Definitely always appreciate it, Zombie, as much as I always do with everybody. But again, I just don't want to risk this going down too early tonight. It's had its ups and downs. I'm gonna have a very, very structured conversation. I'm gonna stick my... Really, tomorrow I'm gonna check my statistics before I start streaming, like I did tonight. They actually looked really good tonight. They were a little iffy at first, but then started looking really well. Tomorrow, if they're iffy, though, I'm gonna have a very long, terrible conversation with my internet provider, and things will be fixed, I promise you. But for now, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here, and good night to you all as well. In Zombie, also good night to you. But thank you all for watching. Again, all the participation tonight, all the help, I definitely appreciate it. And, yeah, I'll fuck them up with my book. Just you wait and see, Minato. I will throw it full-fledged, dictionary style. But thank you all so much. This guy and his Grimoire has got to take a nap for now. I'm gonna eat some food, watch some tunes, and go to sleep. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. I will be back doing the last dungeon that I haven't unlocked, the next 2 parts of Eden, and if I have time tomorrow after everything has been cleared, we'll actually try to get in there and actually do Titania EX. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Take it easy, and until next time, I'm out. Well, I might as well go back to the main screen for this and just say what was about to happen. I was about to play some music as the bard, but apparently, here you can't do it. So I'm gonna just gracefully switch back to my summoner and act like I'm saying goodbye for the night. Thank you all for watching. Till next time, magic shit's happening. Thank you, Rez. I'm out. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you gotta do. I appreciate it. Whatever you do. You do. Thank you all. Till next time, I'm out. We'll be back tomorrow. Till then,